Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we're going to be doing yet another draft, but this time it's a little bit different. As you notice here, this is what you want to do if you want to get your rank up. So we're going to be doing a premier draft this time. It's the same cost as a traditional draft, so but then again, considering we spend a lot of time on those three games as well, so at least this one, if we lose quite badly, there's a chance that it's cheaper, and we actually get some gems even at even at 0 wins, because some remember you only get one pack at 0 or 1 win. So here you get some consolation gems. So this one actually is actually better if you're really bad. But that said, we have to remember that you need 5 wins to get 4 packs, whereas originally you needed to get just 2 wins in traditional, and you need to win all the way if you want to get all 6 packs. But the gems are slightly more elevated here, so we probably will get, and it is gradually improving. So I'm guessing sweet spot for us is about 4 wins, but 3 wins is kind of okay, I guess. So I spent gold last time, so I'm gonna actually use the ticket entry. And Huntmaster Liger, it's an uncommon. Okay, sure. And yeah, it looks like the seats are all filled up, and we're raring to go. Yeah, let's say we're ready. Okay. And right off the bat, we start off with Narset of the Ancient Way. This prioritizes non-creatures, so it's a bit strange. That said, what we have here, removal. It's literally just easy prey. Okay, that's some first. We're definitely gonna pick that. Solid footing's not so great. Vulpikeet is quite good, even if it's just something you mutate over. Go for Blood's also removal. Is also removal, though you kind of need creatures. So, Insatiable Hemophage. Well, Death Touch is nice to mutate into, so this is actually quite good. So, but we're definitely gonna go for this one. We might see if we can try cycling again, but definitely go with that. We're also gonna look out for non-creature spells like, say, Anticipate, though we probably want to get this on the return. But then again, okay, Coordinated Charge, we're not there yet. Dranit's Stinger, this one probably gonna be quite good, so we're actually gonna just take that. The thing is, if we want to go into cycling, we want to have a lot of payoffs, and we want to have them be cheap also, so whenever this creature mutates, because there's also a red-white that is whenever you cycle, so not quite. That said, this one's okay in the go wide plan. We can also just take a Vulpikeet. If I'm going to take Vulpikeet, I'm probably going to take this one. Day Squad Marshal. Okay, now I said before it's not a good idea to hedge, but I'm going to hedge at least just one pick. Please, just one pick. So that said, we got bottlenecks. Okay, that was just a... And okay, so here's our Huntmaster Liger. This also probably just gonna take Pacifism. One of the better removal spells here. We're gonna definitely take that. Divine Arrow is kind of okay. It's not the best. We could just take Sonorous Howlbonder, though. A lot of the menace creatures are in black-red. I'll take the Divine Arrow for now. So we have a... That said, Light of Hope is horrible. We're not taking that. I guess we will take Huntmaster Liger this time. Actually, no, I take it back. We're taking Farfinder. We're probably gonna run red, white, splashing blue, so I want to have creatures that help on the splash blue part. Okay, there's Spontaneous Flight. That's quite good. Tentative Connection. Cloud Piercer is always good. We kind of need creatures right now, so I'm gonna take the... We could also... Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cloud Piercer for now. So we're definitely trying to splash for the blue here. That said, we kind of need a few non-creature spells. We only got 2 so far. But then again, we don't want too many non-creatures as well. We have to be on the lookout for certain non-creatures. Like there's the non-creature that creates 2/1/1 tokens. That's a good one to get for Narset. Also note that we could just use her as basically pinpoint removal. That's also very nice flying kick. Though it would be nice if they were able to get the kick to knock off the white symbol. I'm not just kidding. And man, the guy we're passing to is taking his fine time. It's also possible that he disconnected and the game's picking randomly for him. But there's a bit of a stall around here, so we're gonna have 2 picks and we're gonna be waiting for a while here. That's probably the one disadvantage to going here. So that said, okay, I'm not gonna take a crystal. Do I still have hope for cycling, or should I just go mutate? Because if I'm gonna have hope for cycling, it's probably Lava Serpent or it's Prickly Marmoset. Definitely not taking the turtle. I kind of want to take Lava Serpent. It's because we literally have only one cycler. And if I'm gonna, so I kind of want to get more cycling rather than cards rather than actual payoffs. So here, there's the healer. That's also a good cycling payoff. It's a good cycling payoff. That's good to cycle out also. Okay, not taking the coordinated charger. We're actually taking the evolving wilds. Face dolphin, not. From what I hear, it's okay as an enabler, but it's not really much of an enabler. It's more like it's okay to let one of you guys through all the time. It forces you to go tall on one and just keep this other one alive. But so we should prioritize removal like pacifism. So that's a bit of where we're at the disadvantage, because red is mostly damage based. Okay, I guess now we can take the. We could take keep safe. But we don't exactly have anything we want to protect. Sure, we could just play this, then mutate the. So let's take a look at our possible plans, because yeah, mutating this onto, say, Farfinder is kind of poor. I'll definitely take the Windscarred Crag. I'm skipping on the coordinated charge right now. Yeah, here we go. Forbidden Friendship. Also a non-creature spell. So what are we on the lookout for? More red-white cards, apparently. Oh, there's a plummet. And oh, we're definitely taking this. But okay, there's no way this is coming back. That's a shame. Frill Scale Mentor would be nice. Blazing Volley, okay, not so much. I'm most likely gonna end up getting Forbidden Friendship back. Starting development. Well, at least it has cycling one, so there's a choice. Ferocious Tigorilla is okay too. I really want Vulpikeet, actually. We kind of need some form of evasion. So there, we got 2 lands that can. Oh man, this feels bad. Okay, first off, it's a shame we're non-black. But then we have Blade Banish. I also want to take this, to be honest, but we really need the removal. Like, we only have Pacifism right now. Well, there's also Rumbling Rock Slide, so there are 2 pieces of removal. I'm definitely taking the Blade Banish, though. So, and we already got our 2 rares, so. Well, so much for expecting another rare to come by. So what we have here, we have Dranet. Clash of Titans is a form of removal. Oh, it's probably going to remove 1 out of 2. It's also a bit on the expensive side. We can always take Essence Scatter as a removal of sorts. Yeah, Essence Scatter is not looking so bad. But if I can stick it in red-white, I'll stick it in red-white. So there we go. So what we notice here. Oh yeah, we also get the information right off the bat. Okay, Imposing Vantisor, that's a cycling one, but Pacifism number 2, here we go. Now that said, Pacifism by itself is not perfect. Like, if I were to pacify this, they could still mutate on top of that. Oh, there you go. There's one payoff. But there's also Vulpikeet. Okay, let's take note. How many mutate creatures do we actually have? Cloud Piercer, Leosaur, and that's it. Okay, fine. We're taking the Vulpikeet. So we're gonna have to try to aggro really early. That's pretty much the plan. Since we said that, I'm definitely taking the Savai Saber. Well, Avian Oddity is also a possibility to make something fly. I kind of got burned by this before though. We'll take the Savai Saber too, because I've seen a bunch of games where nothing was played for the first 3 turns. Let's see if we can punish those. There's Gust of Wind. There's also Convolute. I'd rather have the counterspell with Cycling though. So do I want a Gust of Wind? Like, how many flyers do we have? We literally have none. We never got to draft any of those. Yeah, fine. It's kind of removal. I'll have to take it. It's kind of poor though. Oh, there you go. Snare Tactician. That's a very good. Do I want Snare Tactician or another fair? I already got one, so I'm gonna definitely take the Snare Tactician this time. And oh, it came back. So we can actually just take for. Let's do a check on instants and sorceries. We got 5. I guess I'll take it then. And Rumbling Rock Slide's also another one we can take. It's between that or another Evolving Wilds. I'm taking the Rock Slide. Do take note that we are very non-creature heavy at this point, so with that we have to be very careful about. Okay, so 1/4 Vigilance. There's Convolute, as I said. No, I'll take the Vantis Sword because I can always cycle that one. Frostlinks is okay. We're gonna have to make a lot of cuts here. Ooh, these two came back. I'm taking the sure one, but I'm not happy because okay. We got a Labyrinth Raptor as our rare that we're never gonna play. Is there anything that I would rather want to play instead? This one's too expensive. Fire Prophecy is removal. Kind of want to take that. Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice one. I'm gonna sacrifice one rare. Cause yeah, I haven't been taking Anticipates, but we are very aggro early. So let's cut the Frostlinks. So we are 13 creatures, 11 spells. We probably need to cut some spells. So let's take or we can cut some of the weaker creatures. Well, I probably can cut Gust of Wind also, because that's... Clash of Titans is also... Okay, I guess... Wait, do we have enough human... We have a ton of humans, and we do have some random non-humans. You know what? Fight this one is going to fit in. I'm going to take that over the Divine Arrow. I am passing another Flourishing Fox, but... We can blow some people out with this. Okay, there's a Porcuparrot. There's also an Obosh the Prey Piercer, which... Odd converted mana cost. Okay, so most of our creatures are even. This is odd. That's even. This is odd. That's an odd. Well, not that doesn't matter. This is odd. Okay, so we can. So realistically, I'm taking either. Actually, I'm just gonna take the Helica Glider. I could take Porcuparrot. I'll take the Porcuparrot. Let's give it another try. And there's another Porcuparrot, but there's also another Flourishing Fox. I'm gonna take that over the Porcuparrot. So we're gonna... Maybe we could even just cut most of the... No, not really. Oh, General's Enforcer is nice. But let's see. Cathartic. Checkpoint Officer, it's also... There's also Swiftwater Cliffs. That helps us on that one. I don't want another Farfinder. I guess I will have to take a land version. So we'll take Swiftwater. In fact, I might just cut the Avian Oddity for now. There's another Blade Banish. There's also another Fight for One. There's also another Dranith Stinger. I can cut the Savai Saber too at this point. I'm going to take the Dranith Stinger in this one. So I could also take in the Heightened Reflexes. That's also... Okay. Snare Tactician... Okay, let's do a check on... It's a shame we can't check how many... How many... So I'm gonna have to like, these two are cycling. 2, 4, 6... 7, 8. So 8 cyclers. So we need to prioritize cycling at this point. Just Tranquil... Or you can just take Tranquil Cove. So basically, we can cut some of our creatures that don't contribute to either plan. I guess you can just take it. Well, there's a spring draw chap. That's an option. Okay, there's a hampering snare. That cycles. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'm taking that one over yet another because we want to be quite fast. In fact, I might end if I can cut most of the late game stuff. If I can cut most of the late game stuff, like say, let's do a check. Yeah, it's mostly the non-creatures that we have to cut. I'm gonna take another squad marshal as a backup. Let's see, let's put that on the side. Face dumpling. Whenever I cast a non-creature, hey, this might actually that might be interesting. And the Farfinder came back. That's weird. Okay, now we need to we really need to evaluate our lands. I might actually also reevaluate our mutate plan. Like this one's probably cut most of our mutate cards, I guess. Okay, let's say we cut the... No, we need to keep at least 1 or 2 good mutate cards. Or, no, we don't have to. Let's say we... Yeah, this one... So let's say we cut... Let's say we cut these, so that's 14 creatures. Technically 15 because we have Forbidden Friendship. Now we have to cut some spells. Okay, Rumbling Rockslide is a guaranteed kill. Well, kind of a guaranteed kill. So let's check the ones that are not so guaranteed. Spring Draw Trap is not. Pacifism is. Blitz, we can cut this actually. Is this sorcery instant? Instant. We could catch someone unaware, but we also have Fire Prophecy. I'm gonna actually cut the Blitz because we have to remember, of our 11 non-creatures, 2 of them are instants, 1 is a planeswalker, so it's only 8. We still have to make cuts after that. So we could cut the Fight as 1. This is basically a combat trick. But it's a combat trick out of the blue, and I kind of like it. We'll cut the Blitz for now, I suppose. Keep the Snare Tacticians, because just one cycling can ruin our opponent's board, so to speak. The Squad Marshal. So we need to make one more cut. Clash of Titans. We can get 2 creatures with this. And it's an instant speed also, so that we're definitely keeping that. What are 2 sorceries? Well, this... Yeah, we have to keep this one. So we also have... Yeah, we want to prioritize white if possible. So let's cut 1 mountain, add 1 plains. So I'm going to cut a red card, I guess. We can just cut the Divine Arrow also, I guess. And if I'm going to cut something, it's probably going to be something expensive. Maybe just the Vantasaur? Yeah, we'll go with that. So we are still a bit torn in 2 ways here. So let's go over this again. So like we have Flourishing. So we have a bit of synergy. We don't have the great payoffs like last time. So we don't have the enchantment that turns into a 5/4. That would have been really great. But we have these But we have all these mini synergies. We're hoping that the Flourishing Fox can go all the way, so to speak. But Snare Tactician is pretty much our other payoff. So basically, we have 2. We kind of have 8 payoffs. And so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna be we have to be very aggro. We need to keep very aggro hands. right off the bat, we're playing someone who's okay, so I guess we can cycle one. Cycle one if we keep having to do that. Because let's see, what's our realistic play? Let's say I cycle this, then I have to cycle this, then I have to draw more lands and end up just playing one of these. And I'm gonna mulligan. I should have kept the wait, we still have those options. I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna bin Narset. Want to place Whisper Squad. That's interesting. So we want to hit 3 mana. I kind of want to cycle this. Okay, that's not the land. That is not a land. So I'm now forced to cycle this now in the hopes of drawing into a land. Still not a land. I'm experiencing the opposite problem of last time. I just cycled 3 cards and got nothing. Oh yeah, this card's gonna be actually very interesting. Oh, this is a common. Still did not get a land. We are in real trouble. I actually have to play this as is, because we let this through. If our opponent doesn't kill this, we have fight this one as an option. If we, the opponent is going to mass mid. Okay, no blocks. Woohoo! This is horrible. Opponent hits their 4th color. Opponent is literally digging through. Actually, there is one. It's actually I want to see. You know what? I'm gonna play this out just to see this. Like, our opponent now has 4 damage on board. We can ping one out. This is an instant at least. Opponent's thinking now. Okay. If anything, I'm very thankful that it's cycling 1. Now we finally hit our other mana. So we have 2. We can cycle the Lava Serpent, hope to draw another land, or we can actually play. I want to do Fire Prophecy, probably put down the Pyroceratops on the bottom. I think our opponent's played out like what, 6 of these? He's now going Farfinder, so they're all 1/1s, which is the good news. So it's death by 1,000 paper cuts. I'm expecting our opponent to be playing a lot of this than 1 or 2 really big cards, which makes sense. Oh yeah, and and it's also kind of working because, so we're gonna take 4 damage. I can just block with Flourishing Fox just to... Yes, I want to put this in the bottom. Got another Farfinder, but I now just need an actual land. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this one's literally 1 cycling away, which is the sad part, but I have to chalk it up now. So, yeah, we didn't get this. We're still not getting lands, which is awfully weird. I could cycle to draw into another land, or I'm probably just gonna hold out for Divine Arrow. So far, we're gonna take 4 damage at this rate. If our opponent manages to mutate something... Oh. That's interesting, though. Okay, so he exiles that. So all those small... It's only worked because... Okay, Divine Arrow. So we're probably not going to win this one. Our opponent's going to... Yeah, like, let's say if I play this one, we go down to 1. Yeah, that's a good game. Unbelievable. We drew 2 lands this entire time. But sometimes that's how it falls. And had we been able to play a creature, we would have been able to hold most. And the sad thing is, if I drew the fox earlier, I could have just played the fox and cycled. But that was the case. I guess it's also a lesson that I really have to cycle more aggressively. No, I have to mulligan more aggressively. So definitely taking evolving whilst we're gonna keep. Well, it's a bit slow. We do have a Farfinder turn 3, so okay. So take that. So Farfinder can get us our island if ever we need it. So opponent's got a 2-drop, which is Sabertooth. Play Red Sword. I am willing to take damage first because I can just play Farfinder after that. I can also wait for our opponent to start piling stuff on top of this guy's, then hit it with Pacifism. Like, he goes for the mutate there, so it's probably gonna be a 3/4 flying. He can also, yep. So we still took the same amount of damage, except our opponent used one card. Now we pacify it. 2 for 1. Then next turn, if our opponent doesn't play a 4-power creature quite yet. Also, the interesting thing is that bounce spells. Okay, that's not a bounce spell. So I'm actually gonna play Farfinder because I have fight this one as an option. Yeah, definitely take that. Oh yeah, I really should put a blue source here. Oops. So let's hope we don't draw Narset quite yet. I'm gonna play this first before I block. So because our opponent's representing Convolute or Cancel. If you let Spontaneous Flight, okay. So, oh yeah, he has Vigilance, might as well ping. Probably should have just Fire Prophesied it now, because we can dump some lands on the. Okay, let that resolve. So our opponent passed 2 blocks. He has to respond first because he's going for, okay, since he passed, he's not going for damage. If he wants to keep saving it, that's one thing. Sure, our life is kind of very low at this point. Fight this one. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually going to play the Pyroceratops first. There is an Essence Scatter possible, so yep, there you go. So I know this one won't hit, this one could hit. Ah, man. Take the hit. Going to place Marshall. Oh, that's perfect. These two fight each other. But I'm still in real trouble. Let's see if our opponent trades. Nope, not trading the token. So at least we finally got rid of that problem after spending so much of our important kills removal spells. We're going to place another Perimeter Sergeant. Got a Tranquil Cove. So this is an instant, so no attacks. So I can block this one, wait for him to say fight this one. Otherwise it's just a straight trade, which is not too bad. Or it's fight this one, let that resolve. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do first time now. So I could start. Opponent has a main servant, so I guess I'm not serval, so I'm not swing. I'm really curious as to what's up with the land distribution, but otherwise this is just 9 lands. Opponent cycle the Frostveil Ambush. I think he's. Oh no. Now I need an answer to this. Yeah, I could. Yuck. That's a good game. Wasted too much time dealing with this one. So far not so great, though. At least we're at this rate we're going to get a better payoff than our previous draft. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. But seriously, one lander. It's as if the game is telling me that I'm having lots of trouble with my lands. Oh, great! Now someone who's in diamond. Well, and again another one lander. We only have one cycler this time, so we're definitely mulling. Okay, I learned my well, I couldn't play this one first and get this one, but I'm. You know what? At this point, I don't really care. We're not cycling that one. We'll cycle the next one. So, problem is if our opponent has kill spell right off the bat. Nope, it's a Granite Stinger. So let's do the fight this one first. The sad part would be if our opponent has a kill spell in response. Oh no. Hey, we actually got a good one. Opponent's okay. We're definitely not blocking that. And I really we need a land. Hey, we got a land. Yeah, he saw through it. No, you're not fooling anyone with that. I'm gonna cycle this anyway. Yeah, this is the payoff I actually wanted, but I'll take this one for now. What we could use is red mana so we can start playing our other stuff. We did get another snare attack. Okay, so we're going to take 4 damage. No double strike, thankfully. So we're gonna be super aggro at this rate. Opponents hitting all their land drops like a pro. Let's see, these are all my cyclers at this point. Because I really need the land so bad. Oh, that's still a land. I'll take it. So So we'll be able to play Snare Tactician. We're gonna definitely play Farfinder first. We're gonna place another Dragon Stinger, so he got the better. Here's the thing, you've been getting all your land plays in one after the other. The only good news we have is Fire Prophecy can still kill this one regardless. So I need to hold this back now for defense. You can also actually just play Narset to kill it, so let's see. Yeah, Narset's all. We can also play Daysmere Squad, so I'm gonna actually hold back, no attacks. Force our opponent to kill the fox, so to speak. Opponent's now at 7 mana. Swings. There's a hidden cycler, so I'm just gonna chump the Farfinder. And now we're drawing lands, so we actually have multiple options here, but I'm gonna play Snare Tactician first. Cycles the crystal, so pumps it, we take some damage. That's fine. For now. I think he's digging for a counterspell. But the nice thing is we got... Okay. He's going all in. So we definitely... At least we know we definitely have to hold back for defense. I'm actually going to play Narset first. So, let's see. Play Narset. I can play Forbidden Friendship. I'm actually going to decline. No attacks. Because we can practically die right about now. Opponent just hit all their... Well, okay, 2 cards, but cycling can still kill us. Narset's literally just there to keep us alive. Okay. Don't counter this. Come on, no counter. No counter. No counter, yes.
Honor the past by bringing its traditions and let me help you.
Yeah, adding red mana. Forbidden Friendship. So I'm actually gonna swing with the Flourishing. I'm gonna swing with Flourishing Fox. Offer the 2 for 1. Actually, offer the 2 for 1. Ooh, Great Shark. That's actually fine too. 5-4 versus 4-4. I'll take that. Good thing I did not swing with the Snare Tactician. Reptilian Reflection. It has haste. Oh wait, this is interesting. So Trample and haste, so that's the problem. But this is an instant. But I'm short on the mana. So I'm gonna play this one. Let's buff.
Many paths lie before me.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't die to these two. And send these two. Okay, no. Okay, he's kind of out for now. So I'm still concerned about this. Okay, maybe not anymore. Ooh. I'm not gonna keep gaining like this.
Breathe in. Exhale.
So Narset saves the day, kind of. So our opponent's gonna try to cycle. So we're literally just holding up the... Okay, cycle. Thank goodness he cycled that, so at least I don't have to worry about this. You know what? I'm gonna banish this now. Okay, good. He did not have a counter spell. I was afraid he might draw into one, so I can't. So I decided to go for that. Has another stinger, which is fine. Windscarred Crag. So 2, 3. Oh, it's draw a card, then you may discard a card.
Let thoughts flow like river rapids.
Decline to discard. Yeah. And we got a win against it. And to think that this is a win of 1 mana. We were literally I wish we could have done that in the very first game, but that didn't happen. So we got much a better reward, and we got 1 win. So let's see if we can keep winning. I guess I'll keep playing until I lose, which should... It's a matter of time, I guess. So you have to also remember that pacifism is okay. So definitely playing the so Triome. Okay, not cycling. Okay, so turn 1 Triome, turn 2 Stinger, turn 3 Farfinder. Okay, so we got a plan. Yeah, I want to go Farfinder because we have a Rumbling Rock Slide on the ready. So attack first. Yeah, Narset saves the day. Corpse Churn, okay. So he gets Ivy Elemental, but thankfully churns out some of the removals. So we're definitely gonna try to ramp. Well, not so much ramp as in more of mana selection. Oh yeah, I need to actually remember to put an island. Sure, I have 4 blue sources, but I'm gonna place Glowstone Recluse. So we got 4 lands. If he plays Ivy Elemental, that might be the first one I ping, so... Well, I probably should play the Pyroceratops first. That said, yeah, I'll pass. Because we kind of got the setup already. Okay, he's gonna pass, so I'm going to cycle. Ivy Elemental doesn't have flash, okay. So tap that. Remember, black does have flash creatures, so you have to be careful of those. But that said, we can cycle our way around it, and we also have Fire Prophecy now. Let's see. Dirge Bat, flash flying whenever this creature mutates. Okay, so that's definitely a Fire Prophecy target. Put a card in your library. Decline. Got our opponent to play this at least. Oh yeah, Dirge Bat's 4-man. I'm considering doing blue-black flash. Dirge Bat might not be such a bad play. Well, its mutate part is expensive, but something else. Okay, now my concern with Glowstone Recluse, well, we can just keep tapping it, I guess, but okay, opponent plays Ivy Elemental. And this is oh, opponent's attacking, sure. Okay, hit another mana. I'm gonna play the Pyroceratops. I'm gonna pass. Let's wait for our opponent to say mutate one of these, then we can kind of tap in response with Snare Tactician. Kind of want to draw into our other cyclers though. Looks like everyone's been playing a lot of drafts. Well, can't complain about it. This starting to look. It's really looking like an interesting format. Okay, fine. Okay, vigilance or reach. Pass. So I can snipe it with rumbling rock slide. So I'm gonna cycle. I'm gonna tap the Ivy Elemental. Okay, don't really want that. I really want this though. So, Rumbling Rocks, we got 6 lands. So, all attack. Okay, opponent blocks, so then we Divine Arrow. So 1, I don't have to worry about this one mutating. And now we got 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. But we're also out of cards, so that might be a problem. And at least we have a 4-5 trample, though our opponent does have the mana to kill something off. What I'd really like is another Cycler. Because otherwise, if our opponent, well, our opponent will have to play a creature. Let's assume he plays a flash creature. There are quite a bit of them. He doesn't have the 6th mana yet, so we don't have to worry about the flash -2/-2. There is, say, let's say another Dirge Bat, or at least it's a 4/2. Opponent plays Porky Parrot, representing 1 black mana or 1 green mana. Deadweight? Mutual destruction. Destroy target creature. Okay. So let's say a song with this. I take our opponent down to... Actually, I wanna pass this one on the off chance we do draw. Because this has not mutated at all, so this ability does nothing. Mutual destruction's actually, yeah, it's actually quite good. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I am. And we got another Snare Tactician, so not quite. So, you know what? I'm gonna go for the win at this point. Or at least go for quite a bit of damage. He could have a flash mutate, but well, actually Dirge Bat's mutate is 6, so what's another flash mutate creature? So early aggressive cycling does the trick, I guess. Opponent needs to take out one of the 2. Yes, you did not mutate it at all. Blood Curdle. Okay, so that's 4 damage. That takes it down to 1. That's fine. And also because if I remember correctly, there is there a board. No, there is a red spell, but you still. Right. Okay, cycling for an answer. Yeah, Porky Parrot. It's not. If it was X+1, it would be really busted. The opponent has 3 creatures, and that's it. He doesn't have a 4th. Okay, so we're kind of getting on a roll now. Two wins, not bad. Hey, we got, or at least we're getting 1 pack more than last time. Let's keep this up. But otherwise, every time I get 10,000 gold, I'm definitely gonna crack a premier draft. Okay, so this is a very slow start. It's Farfinder into Rock Slide. I guess this is where I lose if I start drawing lands. opponent is slightly... Okay, I'm gonna lose. This is where I start drawing all the lands. Well, we don't have a cycler yet, so no reason to play Flourishing Fox right now. Yes, take action, get another red source. So we can take out the Glimmer Bell. Let's see if our opponent mutates onto that. This is not a bad mutate target. We can... Oh, Aegis Turtle. Looks like our opponent's on the slow plan. Well, we're not any faster. Yeah, 4 lands. If I'm gonna snipe something, it's probably gonna be the turtle because... Well... We'll see what happens. Right now, I'm kinda in the no rush plan. Yeah, Frostveil Ambush. Did I see any? I probably saw a copy of that. Okay, we're not. So our opponent okay, I thought your opponent definitely had a response to that. So at least we have a Fire Prophecy to bury 1 land now. Green-tail Heron. So it becomes a tree. You know what? It's Fire. It's Fire Prophecy that now. Bump that. Draws into it. Let that resolve. So he will draw a card off it. It's most likely gonna make it a 3/4. I might actually just dump the Flourishing Fox. Oh, at least we... Okay, at least we drew another one. I might not dump the second one. So we take some more damage. Okay, got Snare Tactician. But we are definitely rumbling the Rock Slide first. So I'm actually going to wait on this one a bit. Because as it is right now, if we don't draw any of our cyclers, I might be better off just using it as a Snare Tactician fodder. Maybe an Oddity. Okay, that might be a problem. At least we... Okay, we got a Narset. Okay, here's the thing. I don't... I'm gonna wait till I actually... Now that this is out here, I'm gonna wait a bit. Reason behind it is that... 1 mind, draw 2... Okay, so he had to spend... He had to spend more mana. Ooh, this is actually nice. Well... So we'll take some damage. That's fine. Because the key is I really need to keep at least 1 cycling card, if just to protect Narset. Okay, my turn. There's also a pacifist, and that would be a trick too. Could have a counter spell, in which case, well, so be it. Nope. Lands.
Victory is just another puzzle to be solved.
So gain 2 life.
To open the mind, we must first open the heart.
Just play it up here. Force our opponent to... Oh yeah, blue also has flash creatures. I just... Well, I don't well, okay, there's the big shark. So I at least remembered that one. So let's see if Narset saves the day. again. Opponent is slightly flooding, though he's got 5 cards. Okay, that's a nice cast. I would need to draw something that's 4 mana just to hit that. So in fact, I can just wait. Okay, there's a Dranet healer. Okay, I'm gonna use her draw card ability. Okay, that's a fire. Oh yeah, I'm discarding that. Snipe! And now I play Flourishing Fox. Whew. Oh, there's the Essence Scatter. Okay, that's fine. So let's. I don't know. I doubt we're gonna get all the way with Snare Tactician. Opponent plays off 1 mind, drawing into even more cards. Our opponent's played. Yeah, okay, 2 card draw spells, cycled once, drew an extra card off the Heron. There's Thieving Otter. It's only when it deals damage to me, so I can still swing with Snare Tactician. Gust of Wind to return target. Okay, bounces this one. We'll draw a card, but it allows me to replay it again. Not gonna take any risks. Ooh, fight this one. That's a good one. That doesn't have haste. So you know what? I'm gonna make our
Strike with a cunning mind.
discard the healer, ping the otter. Swing with swing with just this one, I guess. So Narset was able to kill 2 creatures. We did have to dump 2 cards. Okay, there's a Marmoset. We can catch our opponent unaware with this though. There's a Okay, we're gonna have to use it to protect it. Human, non-human.
Enlightenment begins with.
But it's very. But okay, opponent has a second Rumbling Rock Slide, so I am probably gonna just. I'm gonna sack the Farfinder. Okay, got ourselves a Snare Tactician, so I can actually just -2 to draw a card. Yeah, it's. No, we're not gonna discard that. So but I do have to be conscious. This is first strike. Opponent oh, okay, opponent plays Lava Serpent. I don't think he has no bounce spell, but we'll. Yeah, I guess we're on a stalemate right now. Let's see, how many cyclers do I have left? I know I have the okay, used up the 2 healers, used up the 2 foxes. Okay, that one's gonna fly, so okay, he's leaving the Lava Serpent behind for defense. Okay, this is an interesting. Literally leaning on the Lava Serpent. No. Still knocking wood. Our opponent doesn't have a counter spell. Okay, so it's beginning combat on your turn. Okay, so pass. What does it have? Trample. Okay. Yeah, let's just banish that now before I start getting second thoughts. Okay, 5, 6, 10, 11. Let's get another land out. Well, that is. I wouldn't mind that land though. That cycles at least. So. I don't like this because yeah, our opponent's just building up their board. And it's now 4/4 trample. Okay, he swings. I would like to draw into a cycler. No, it's a forbidden friendship. Yeah, if I swung with this now, I only get 3 damage, and that's not worth it. So I'm still waiting for the multiple cycler plan. And how many lands do we have out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 5 more lands. One of them I don't mind drawing. No. 4 more lands. Draws a card. It's a 4/5. It's a 4/5 with first strike. Well, it doesn't matter. It has flying. Clash of Titans. At least I got rid of one shred. So at least I'm not going to be blown out that quickly. That said... Okay, so he gets another flyer back. Okay, what's this? Not lifelink yet, so we're still safe. That touch, yeah, I would have wanted to save it for these two. I didn't have to play it immediately. What was I thinking? Yikes. So 4, 8, 10. Okay, no attacks. Please no lifelink, because lifelink means I will not be able to win. I think our opponents just wait. And Menace. Okay, so it's even more unblockable, but still no lifelink, which is good. Okay. Opponents taking their time. I actually don't... Okay, no, it's not. I think he's... Come on, go all in. He's got 17 cards. Okay, I think he's ready to send a burn spell. Tap 2. Okay. Yeah, he had that, so it didn't matter. Divine Arrow. Yeah, that's... Yep, that's good game. And... Okay, reach. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh well. Yeah, I probably could have waited on this one. I would have gotten at least this one to snipe the other one, but not too bad. Two wins. And considering all the heck we've gone through, especially in that first game and the third game, yeah, I can't complain too much. So that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Let me know how you guys are doing with Ikoria so far. Enjoying the enjoying draft. I'm probably gonna be doing a few more drafts before I start getting into constructed. Most likely, I will be exploring some of. I'll try to explore these companion cards. Though, yeah, getting stuff like this. Yeah, I would have wanted this, but that wasn't the case. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe.